1. Question number 1, the point of intersection. The point of intersection of the medians of triangle divides each median in its ratio from the vertex. We have here triangle, and this is the median divided from 2 to 1 from the vertex. The vertex 2 part and 1. The median point here. The ratio it will be 2 to 1. Question number 2. In triangle ABC, if measure of angle C equal 80 degree and the measure of angle B 30, then EC space BC which greater or equal? Okay, I will draw the triangle here. ABC, and they give us C was 80 degree and measure of angle B was 30. You want to find the relation between AC and BC. We can find the length here, measure of angle A first. 108 subtracted by 80 plus 30, the result will be 108 subtracted by 80 plus 30, the result will be 110. Then the measure of angle A will be 70. Then you want to write the relation between AC and BC, AC and BC. BC opposite 70 and AC opposite 30. Then EC less than BC, BC will be greater because it's opposite 80. Question number 3 is the axis of symmetry of line segment is this line perpendicular at midpoint. Number 3, if we have line segment and line symmetry bisects the base and perpendicular to the base. Choose letter D. Question number 4. In any triangle X plus XY plus YZ, X, Y plus Y and Z, subtract by XZ space 0. We know in any triangle XY plus YZ greater than XZ. And then if we moved this side length to left hand side, the result will be XY plus YZ subtracted by XZ greater than 0. You must add the additive inverse of XZ here and here. XZ minus XZ, it will be 0. Then the result will be greater than 0. Next question, number 5. In an isosceles triangle which lengths of its sides are 4 cm or 9 cm, the length of the third belonging to opened interval from the difference between them, 9 minus 4 will be 5, 9 plus 4 equals 13. Then we must choose number lies between 5 and 13, choose letter C, 9. Next question, number 6. If EP intersection with CD equal null set phi, then EP and CD are parallel because the intersection between two straight line here equal phi, null set. Then choose letter D, the result will be parallel. They are parallel. Question number 2 complete. Number 1. If measure of angle of isosceles 60 degrees, then the triangle will be equilateral. Equilateral triangle will be equilateral triangle. Question number 2. The bisector of the vertex in isosceles triangle. We have here the bisector. In any triangle, it will be what? Bisect the vertex and perpendicular to the base. We have in isosceles triangle. In isosceles triangle, the bisector here, below this bisector, bisects the base. Okay, he can do what? Bisect the vertex, bisect the vertex and perpendicular to the base. Perpendicular to the base. Okay, bisect the vertex and perpendicular to the base. Question number 3. In triangle XYZ, measure of angle X equal 50 degree and the measure of angle Y 60, then the triangle has how many line symmetry? We have triangle X, Y, and Z. Measure of angle X 50, measure of angle Y 60. We can find the measure of angle Y 60 plus 50, 110, subtract by 180, it will be 70 degree. Then we have zero line symmetry because it will be scalene triangle. All sides will be not equal in the lenses. Okay, then we called it what? Scalene triangle. In a scalene triangle hasn't any line symmetry, then the number of line symmetry it will be equal 0. Okay, next question. Number 4. In isosceles triangle, if the measure of one of each base angle is 40 degrees, then the measure of the vertex what? Okay, he give us measure of one of angles in the base 40, then the measure of angle here 40 because two angles of the base will be equal in the measure. Then 40 plus 40 equal 80, subtract by 180 it will be 100, then the vertex here will be 100 degree. We called it obtuse triangle. Then we can write 100 degree. Next question. Number 5 is the opposite figure. If two triangles are congruent, we have right angle triangle here and right angle triangle, and it was 30 degree. He won't find measure of angle CAD. We have here P, C, and D, and A, CAD, CAD, this angle, we have 30 and 30 because they are congruent, then the measure of angle here it will be 60 degree. 30 plus 90, subtract from 180, the result will be 60 degree. Okay, now we will prove that. About this example, find the parameter. Question number 3, find the parameter of triangle BMC. Okay, I will draw first step this triangle here. We have triangle and the side length ED parallel to CP, and we have the median and another median here from C to E to P. It was 4 centimeter, and here 3 centimeter, this side length 3, and here E, and we have A 4, 3, and we have point M. Two median intersection in the point M such that D, E and D lie in the middle of EC and EP, then EP and CD are median. We called it R the median. Okay, we have median, two medians here, and two median EP intersection CD at the point M. They are intersection at the point M. Okay, then CM will be equal twice MD. MD equal 3 times 2 equals 6 centimeter. It's the relation number 1. And we can find, it will be 6, okay? We can find the length of CB twice ED. And then the length of CP equal twice ED. It will be 8 centimeter. 4 times 2 equal 8. It's relation number 2. and then you can find the length of EM. Okay, he give us this example. BE was 6. The side length here 6. Then EM, we can find the length of EM. Or he won't find the perimeter of triangle BMC. BMC is this. Since you won't find the length of BM. BM, 2 parts from 3 parts of BE. Then the result will be 2 over 3 product by 6. Because the side length from BE to E, 6 centimeters. 6 divided by 3 equal 2. 2 times 2 equal 4 centimeters. Relation number 2. Then the perimeter of this triangle CBM, it will be the sum of 6 and here 4, 6 plus 4 plus 8. 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 8 equal 18 centimeter. Okay, next example. We have here 2 triangles. First triangle here. It's right angle triangle. And we have this point in the middle, E, and here C, A, and D, and this angle, measure of it was 60 degree, measure of angle here 60 degree. Here we want to prove that this angle was 90. Okay, we can prove that by measure of angle P was 90. In triangle ABC, measure of angle C was 60 degree. Then measure of angle A here, it will be 30. Then CB will be equal half of hypotenuse, half of CA. The length of CB, half of CA. Okay, and he give us this information. He tell us it was the median. Then in triangle DAC, we have DE is the median. Then D is the median about this triangle, and give us BC. BC was equal to DE. Then in triangle here, CB equal ED. You can cancel CB here. In this triangle, we can write DE was equal with half of CA, because CB was equal DE. Okay, again CB equal DE, and CB half of CA, then DE half of CA, then DE equal half of CA. Okay, understood? Then in any triangle, if we have the median half the opposite side of the angle, then the measure of this angle, it will be 90 degree. Then measure of angle D will be equal 90 degree, because DE is the median in this triangle, and DE half of CA. Then the length of DE half of CA, then the measure of angle D, it will be 90. The vertex of this triangle will be right angle. Okay, next example. In the opposite figure, prove that BC greater than EC. We have trapezium, A, B, C, and D, it was parallel to the base, and the angle here 30 and here 80 degree, they are parallel. And you want to prove that BC greater than AC, BC greater than AC. We have DA parallel to CP and CA cut of them or transfer of them. Then measure of angle ACP will be equal measure of angle DAC equal 30 degree. This angle will be 30 degree. Okay, then you can find measure of angle B in triangle APC. You can find this angle by find the sum of 30 plus 80 subtracted by 180. Okay, measure angle B equal 180 subtracted by 80 plus 30. 180 subtracted by 110, the measure will be 70 degree. This angle will be 70. Then in this triangle we have angle 70 and this angle was what? Was 30. And this angle 80. You want to prove that CA here less than BC. We have BC greater than 80, 80 greater than 70. Then you can write the side lengths about measure of angle P was greater than, or measure of angle A, measure of angle A was greater than measure of angle P. Then CP, can prove that CP will be greater than EC. Understood? Next question. Arrange ascending measure of triangle where AC equal 12 cm and BC 12 cm per meter of triangle 30. You can find the lengths here. We have EP and PC and CE. Give us the length of AP. We have it AC was 12 and BC 13. You can find the length. Give us the parameter about this triangle was what? Was 30. We can find the side length here. 12 plus 30 plus 13, 26. Subtract by 30, it will be 4. The side length here 4 centimeter. Arrange from least to greatest ascending. Then the range will be, the smallest will be AP less than CA less than BC. We arrange both sides ascending from least to greatest. Next question. In the triangle here, prove that AB equal AC and we have AD equal AE. Okay. ABC triangle and ED was parallel to the base CP and give us AD was equal EE, such that AD equal EE in triangle ADE. Then measure of angle D will be equal measure of angle E. They are equality because this isosceles triangle, such that ED parallel to CB and EB straight line EB straight line CA, cut of them or transfers of them. Then measure of angle D will be equal measure of angle B. Corresponding angles and the measure of angle E equal measure of angle C, corresponding angles. Then the two bases are equal in the measure. Two angles in the base are equal in the measure. Then we called it isosceles triangle. Then we can write EP was equal EC because measure of two angles in the base are congruent. Last question. Prove that MC less than MB. We have triangle and this point here ABC triangle, it's bisect its angles, and he want to prove that MC, this side length, less than MP. Okay, we can prove that, but we have to bisect this angle, this angle. In any triangle, and he give us this information, AC was greater than AB, such that AC greater than AB, then measure of angle about AC opposite B, measure of angle B greater than measure of angle what? AB or opposite C. Okay, then if we divide it by 2, we have bisect, such that MC bisect angle C, and we have MB bisect angle B. Then if we divide it by 2, then half of angle B greater than half of measure of angle C. Okay, half of these angles, it will be what? This angle we called it MCB. Then measure of angle 1, I will write in 1 and 2. Measure of angle 1, here we put B greater than, then measure of angle 2 greater than measure of angle 1, 2 greater than 1. Then the side length CM will be greater than MP. Again, measure of angle B greater than measure of angle C. He give us EC greater than AB, AC greater than AB. AC opposite B. You won't find the relation between two angles. If we have AC greater than EB, then measure of angle B greater than measure of angle C, then half of this angle greater than half of this angle, then angle 2 greater than angle 1, then MC, you want to prove that MC less than MP. You must try it, change the sign here, okay? Change the sign, 2 greater than 1, then MC greater than MB, okay? Change this sign, it will be greater than. Again, why? Because he tell us AC greater than AB. AC greater than AB, then angle B greater than angle C. Then you must change this sign about this example, okay? Or you can change this sign in the first, write AC less than EB from the drawing, because AC greater than EB. But this solution is correct, okay?